guys, so this video has been asked for a lot lately, so I decided today to make this video. Also, whoa, I have makeup on! What a shocker, right? So, this video has been asked for a lot. These are my tattoos and the short meanings of my tattoos. I have 6 tattoos, sorry, I had to count them. I always forget how many I actually have. I have 6 tattoos, each of them have a special meaning. Yeah, so I'm gonna dig into it now. Also, I am wearing a sports bra, so don't get offended, because one of my tattoos, I'm gonna have to, like, move my shirt around so you can actually see it, since it is on my shoulder. Even though I know a lot of you have seen photos of it on Instagram, because I have posted it quite a few times, because it is an anti-bullying tattoo. But anyway, let's get started. So these are my tattoos. So my first ones I'm gonna show you are my sparrows. I count these each as individual tattoos since it was individual work and I had 2 tattoo artists working on me at once. So, they're really faded. I've had these since like I was 18. This one says love. And this one says hope. So, I'm going to start off with saying, so I'm showing it to you. When I was 18, I originally got the outline of these sparrows done, so they were just black and that's it. And basically I got those from my uncle, who was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, and I just wanted to show him that I loved him so much, and I decided to go through some pain at 18 to get them done, because these were the worst I've ever had. Like, these are like excruciating pain. That's why they just do not heal right. So I got the outline done for him to show him, because he was still around, and I showed him just to show him how much I loved him and all that, and just because he had a special place in my heart and everything, and they were for him. And then when he did pass away on his 1-year anniversary of his death, I got them colored in. I decided to do 2 different colors because I just really wanted them both to stand out, since it's love and hope. So I really wanted them just to pop. Basically what the love stands for is I love him so much, and no matter what, I will always carry that love for him. And the hope is I will always hope that things will get better and that we will find a cure for him. Unfortunately, we did not, because he did pass, and it is still a very hard, touchy subject in our family, since he was very dear to us. So, those are those tattoos. My next tattoo, I'm going to show you my ones on my arm first, I'm going to show you by, like, the days I got them, I guess. Because that just works out better, I guess. I can't really twist my arm or else it twists too. I got a Triforce from Legend of Zelda. This is my own design. I did draw this out myself. It's a little faded as well. I've had this since I was 19. I have a thing where I used to get a tattoo every year. So I had this since I was 19. Basically what this tattoo means to me is it shows me my childhood. I grew up playing video games. Mainly Nintendo was my choice of games. I grew up playing SNES, and my first game on that was Mario and Legend of Zelda. Those are my 2 first games I ever played. And then I got a Nintendo 64 when I can't remember. It was the same year it came out. I can't remember the exact age I was. I think I was like 5 or 6. And I played the shit out of that system. My go-to games were Pokemon Stadium, Snap, and Pokemon Stadium 2, Pikachu Says, and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I would play the living shit out of Ocarina of Time, and it's always been my favorite game in the world. As you can tell, I have a Zelda poster and Pokemon. I'm pretty huge into my Nintendo themed, oh, sorry, I dropped you guys. My Nintendo themed games, mainly Zelda and Pokemon. Those are my 2 games that I adore and will always love. So, that just stands for my love of Zelda. My next tattoo I got, excuse me while I take I don't know if you can see it very well, is my anchor and rose. It says refuse to sink. I got this when I was 20. Basically what that stands for is, I grew up, when I was growing up, I was bullied from kindergarten all the way till now. Like, I was bullied all the time for being a different, like, I didn't wear the same kind of clothes as a lot of girls. I wore a lot of, like, tomboy stuff, Pokemon shirts, stuff like that. I kind of was bullied for that, and, like, my teeth and everything. I really had really bad crooked teeth until I had braces, and I think it's like it's a defect, I think it's called, where my gums, well, my upper lip isn't attached to the proper place, it's attached higher. I can't really show you because my mouth is still really sore and swollen, but my gums are, like, when I smile, my gums show more than they should. It's, like, called overexposed gums, and I used to get bullied for it a lot. It really sucks. I could go for a surgery to fix it, but it was a really dangerous surgery. They said there was a 75% chance I would not make it out alive for this surgery because there is a lot of complications that did come with it. So I decided against it because I'd rather live than risk it for a cosmetic surgery I don't really necessarily need. So I used to get bullied for that a lot, and the one saying my mom would always say is, refuse to sink. Never sink, never let your anchor sink. And she'd constantly say that to me because I'd come home crying every day. She's like, don't let it get to you. It may be hard, but one day they will regret what they said to you, and you will rise higher if you just stand for yourself. Like, stand up for yourself. Refuse to sink, don't let it get to you. So that just really means a lot because it's my anchor that will never sink, and it says refuse to sink under it, and then I just got a giant rose behind it just to make it more girly. I was supposed to get it colored as well, but I tapped out because this sucked a lot. Like, this hurt a lot. It was on bones, so it really sucked. So that one just kind of, I always look over my shoulder and remember, refuse to sink. Never let anybody get to you. So if you get bullied, if you're bullied and whatnot, just remember, refuse to sink. Never let them get to you. It may be tough sometimes, but it honestly, you'll feel better one day. It really does work. So, my next tattoo, I have two more to show you guys. My next tattoo is, don't tell me our youth is running out, it's only just begun. That is a lyric from Adventure Time, or not Adventure Time, Adventure Club. It's one of my favorite lyrics of all times. Adventure Club has a really, really dear, close spot in my life. I do have their autograph on my PLUR. I don't know, their music has got me through a lot in my life, and it's just, it brings back, like, every time I read this lyric, sorry, I'm gonna cry. Every time I read this lyric on my wrist, I always remember, don't let my youth run out, it's only just begun. It brings me back to the happiest times of my life in the rave community, and, like, just reminds me of everyone I've met in my day, like, since I've been raving, stuff like that. Like, it just, Adventure Club just, their music, like, if you listen carefully to some of their songs, they have some really powerful meanings behind some of their songs, especially youth. Like, it's really just really close to my heart. Like, I love those guys. They have gotten me through some very dark times in my life, and they still do. Whenever I'm down, I blast Adventure Club and just go hard and shuffle around my room and they're here for me all the time. So that's that one. My next one, this is going to be really difficult to show you. I should have thought about this sooner. So this one, unfortunately, I'm going to be getting removed or something covering it up because originally when I did get this done, it was supposed to be more of a feminine style, but my tattoo artist really dropped the ball and did his own thing. And on top of that, it did not heal correctly. It bled out. The ink really bled out a lot. So it looks really meh. So I am planning on getting it removed one day when I do have the funds for it, but I will show you anyway. It says PLUR Warrior. I really hope you can see it. I can't really. It says PLUR Warrior. Basically what that stands for is peace, love, unity, and respect. It is a huge thing in the rave community. Me being in the community for as long as I have been, and just it being such a lifesaver in my life. I will make a video one day on how electronic music saved my life. That's gonna be another video because it is a long story, but everything that the electronic music music scene has done for me has really opened my eyes, and like people it brought into my life was amazing. So PLUR Warrior just means a lot to me. It is a Lady Casa thing. I don't really like Lady Casa. I don't know. I don't like what she stands for. I am wearing one of her shirts because I do love this shirt, but I don't like what she stands for. No offense to you, those that love her to death. Power to you. I'm not a follower. I'm my own leader. Like, I've explained that before. I don't really follow people and like bow down to others. I bow down to myself. So basically what this stands for is, PLUR Warrior. I will always fight for peace, love, unity, and respect. I will always be there for others. If someone needs help, I'm always there. If someone is crying in the bathroom, I am always right there to help them. I am always trying to spread peace, love, unity, and respect. Especially at shows, because nowadays it's a dying fad, so I'm always fighting for it. I'm always trying to spread it around, bring some joy, stuff like that. So that is that one. I'm probably going to cover it up with a lotus flower or something. I need to get it laser removed because it is pretty dark. I'm very disappointed in that one. It's probably the worst tattoo I have ever gotten. I originally wanted it in like a beautiful, like, handwritten style, but he did that without even telling me. So I'm pretty pissed about that. I did get this one for free, so awesome, because I did refuse to pay for this because I was unimpressed. And I mean, once you get ink done, you can't do anything about it. It's on your skin already. I was originally wanting it right here too, but he refused to do it there on me, so yeah. So anyway, this is my video on my tattoos and meanings. I am planning on getting more tattoos, but that is going to have to wait till I get a job again and am back on my feet. I am owing a lot of money to my bank for my surgery, so if you do want to support me and help me pay off this horrendous bill, please message me on Facebook or Instagram on Shimmering Shadows or Roarmuch and buy some wire wraps. I do have these for sale for $25 for the large, $20 for small. I do have pre-made hood charms for $25. I do have tons of pendants for $10 to $30, depending on what you want. And I do custom orders as well, so please support me. It'd be fantastic. I'd love you all forever, even though I already do. So I hope you like this video. I will see you Tuesday, hopefully. Bye guys!